Hey guys, this is Jill back with another process video. Today I'm doing a simple Christmas grid layout. I started with photos that I printed at home. These are a little bit smaller than 3x4 photos, and there are two printed per sheet of photo paper. I am then punching out the relevant aspects of each photo, which in every photo except for one is of a face of one of my husband's dear friends. And then one is of the dessert that our friend Diana had ordered. Then I took some Echo Park Story of Christmas papers and I punched out three different things from those: the mistletoe, the word cheer, and then the words Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I am doing a very loose grid, and by loose I mean I'm not measuring anything. I don't like to measure. If I have to get out my ruler, I'm not going to do it. I like easy and I like quick layouts too. Yes, I will take time on some layouts, but on other layouts, I like to get them done. And quite honestly, I filmed this video in its entirety. I filmed this layout in its entirety, and it was 20 minutes worth of footage. That was start to finish for me. So this was a 20-minute layout, and I sped it up like to 4 times faster to keep it short and sweet for you guys so you don't get bored watching me try to make decisions on where to put my brads. So back to what I was saying, this is a clean and simple grid, and I just eyeballed everything. I kind of laid it out and got it how I liked it, and then I just adhered it down. No measuring, no muss, no fuss. That's not how I work. So to embellish the page, I am using these little banner strips that I'm cutting from some more Echo Park papers from the Christmas Story of Christmas, the Story of Christmas line. And I am cutting those by hand, little narrow strips of paper, then taking my scissors and banner notching the ends. They're not perfect, they're not even, they're not precise. That doesn't matter. What matters is getting the photos on the page. And for the title, I am using these gold dipped wood veneer. These were from my stash. I think they are a Maggie Holmes product. And I wanted to tell you guys, if you have some wood veneer alphas, you can totally make them look just like this by using some Versamark ink and heat embossing them with gold embossing powder. Or you could paint them, or you could use Copic markers or alcohol inks. If you have thickers, you can totally dye them with Copics or alcohol inks. The Ranger alcohol inks are great for doing that kind of stuff. So use what you've got in your stash. You don't have to go out and buy every single thing. Most likely you probably already have what you need right in your stash and you can just make it work. So if you need to, alter what you've got and make it your own. And for this layout, I am using some glitter brads from Bo Bunny, as well as enamel dots from Echo Park. You guys know I love the enamel dots. And I'm also using some wood buttons from Shamil's line for American Crafts, her Christmas line that just came out. And all of those things can be found in the A Walk Down Memory Lane store. So I am going to continue embellishing. Again, super simple. I'm adding brads. That's a brad setting tool. And when I poke my brad through and set the little ends in the back, I always tape it down with a piece of Scotch tape. That way when I'm putting two layouts back to back in a page protector, my second layout is not going to catch on the brads from the first layout. It took me a while to figure out I should probably tape those down, and then it would be a lot easier to get 2 pages in the page protector, but I figured it out so you guys don't have to stress about it. Now you can use my tip. And I'm just going to add some little buttons here and there. Every flag has something on it. So I either set a brad through one of the little flags or I put a wood button on it. There's a couple of photos and one of the circle punched papers that I just used enamel dots, or I used a brad and some enamel dots on. So not every piece of my grid has a flag on it. I think every 1, 2, 3, 5 of them, 5 or 6, 6 out of the 9. There we go. I can count. Can't do math, but I can't count. Anyway, so I used my tweezers, which are totally beat up and missing pieces to them. I use my tweezers to apply the enamel dots, or sometimes I'll use an X-Acto knife to lift them up and then stick them down. It's just easier to pick them up when you don't have long fingernails. And I went ahead and added another wood button on another photo, and that was it. Thanks for watching.